for me personally, what I've learned is a large chunk of the people that you work with in the time of a crisis, probably like 80 to 85%, are basically just going to look for direction, right? They're just as stressed as anyone. They don't know what's next. They don't know what you're thinking as the leader. And they're going to basically just sit and listen and do nothing. Then there's unfortunately a small group of the population that sort of falls back and maybe gets into a dark time or a dark place in their mind and sort of falls back into all of the vices, all of their bad habits
Hmm.
sort of pop out.
Hmm.
And that's sort of sad to see. I can
Yeah.
tell you, quite frankly, I was part of that group, unfortunately, that sort of went to a dark place. And then, thanks to some really, really great people in my life that I really still am quite grateful for and look up to on a daily basis, there are also a lot of people out there that all of a sudden they show up as true leaders and really
Yeah.
lead and show you the light, right? And show you the path. And so that was really fascinating to me because I've never been through anything like that.
Hmm.
Thankfully have had like a minimal amount of like sort of negativity or certain challenges that I've had to overcome. I thought they were challenges, but then COVID was a real challenge. So I
Yeah.
learned a lot about myself, learned a lot about how important it is to maintain really great relationships, maintain a really great perspective of the person in the mirror staring back at you. That was very, very key for me as well. And I made certain mistakes that I promise I will never make again in the time of a crisis. So it was a very, very valuable experience.
Yeah, and that's really true. It does either bring the best out of you or the worst out of you, and kind of pushes you in one direction or another. It doesn't really let you, any crisis doesn't let you kind of stay in the middle.